there's no, like, you think you're going to get the house on the hill and then you end up with a house in the Ville. You know what I mean? Listen, for you to change.
It's now you want to change.
You know why though? Because me and you, I feel like we're from that generation. Like, we grew up on advice, they grew up on a device.
Questions and the right questions and got into me, like the zen me. Like I said, I had to unpack. And my mum unpacking from 3 and 5 and 6.
Knowing there's a birthday party for you and then there's a surprise birthday party, you're going to be more excited about the surprise. I'm not surprised by what's happening right now because I've manifested it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. But that's what I said, a lot of our adults, like us as adults, I think we're not really actually adulting.
No. I mean, I've told everyone. I didn't have a vision board, but I've told everyone, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this, and it's been done. Whether it's Box Park, Pink Lemonade, renting out a cinema, you know what I mean?
This is who you always was? It's so here. Had a little break because life be lifing. But we're back. Also, you want to talk. And today I have finally got, after a date's been up and down, we've got the man like Creeper Crisis.
Come on, sis. Come on, I know.
This guy has, so we do certain things, been out, invited me down to the hot seat. And it was a good day.
Was it Box Park first? Box Park or Hot Seat?
Well...
Because it was a spin-off?
Yeah, because the spin-off, I came down to the hot seat, was in the audience, and we got talking, got to see all the other people that was part of the hot seat as well. Getting acquaintance with everyone, and then it was like, come down to the show and whatever.
Yeah, so Box Park come after the fact.
And then we came down to the show, the hot seat, and it was a really good day, like how the day was set up, how you treated everyone, how everything was so punctual and organised, and I was
Did you have to sign waivers that day as well?
Yeah, that's what I say, it's all official. It became and then them things to me, I'm all about that. Yes. And that's what's kind of stopped me from getting into it, because a lot of people I get introduced, I want to talk to, they want to do business by text on WhatsApp, there's no face-to-face contact, there's no, professional things from start to finish. So you stuck with me like, this guy he's on his stuff.
No, I appreciate
he's not growing, he came in professional how he wants his thing, he's stuck to it, his structure, and he's doing what he's doing. So, and
the waivers are in place, the waivers were put in place as well, just so even women could feel comfortable on set.
I noticed that men knew themselves. It was all of that. I saw that everything was, and that's what I liked. And it was like, I can actually work with this guy. We've got to do some more things
no drinking,
together.
No smoking, all of that. Just in case.
And I really, really enjoyed the day. And then I said, have to get you on, because there's more of the story. There's more to you than the Creeper Crisis that everyone knows. 100%, I've watched a few episodes and you spoke about certain things. I was like, we need to talk about this, because you're still, after a lot of things, like you're still level-headed. You've gone for what you wanted to go for, and you're doing it. So my first question to you, the first thing I'm going to say, big up yourself.
Thank you,
pat your own self on the back, in case no one ain't doing that for you. Make sure you do.
You know they only give you credit when the movie's over.
Right. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm bigging you up from now. Everyone that comes on, they're doing things. So this is what my show's about. You understand?
Yeah.
So the first question I will go to is, what got you to this place now?
As far as podding?
As far as, I think, like, let's pull it on a whole. Like, how did you... Because you do music all the time.
So I did music before.
I kind of did music.
Do you know what it is, I would say the people around me.
Okay.
I'll say the people, because, I'll say that the destiny is always going to be the destiny, but it's who you decide to take the journey with.
You go to sleep, you have that vision in your head. You know that when I get to this, I can't wait until
you know what I mean? The destiny is who you decide to take the journey with.
And who sees your potential and wants to believe in you. And
do you know what I mean? Like, the destany's not going nowhere. We are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's
there already. It's there. It's for you to find your path.
So it's just finding the certain
your
people.
Destiny,
and I would say the people around me, they've put me in this position. Okay. And I keep real people around me that humble me. You know what I mean? If they see me, I wouldn't even say acting up. If they see me acting out a character, they'll call me like, yo, you're doing.
So are these people, are they straight up people that tell you things direct and not go around it?
100%. You know why, You know why? Because I see in life, I don't listen to who's talking, I listen to who's whispering. You know why? Because the whisper's the truth and the talk is the lie. Because the person that's whispering, if someone's whispering about you, like, yo, they're telling their real version. But then when you confront them on that whisper, they're lying to you. Do you see what I mean?
My gosh.
So that's why I said it. It's like, even when we did Chinese whisper, the initial whisper was the truth.
Yeah,
the person at the end that shouted out was the lie. Was the lie.
How it goes.
You know what I mean? So I'm always this. And so my people, they're behind the scenes. So they're the whisperers. They're like, yo, bro, you're doing that wrong. I'm not listening to the people that are saying,
giving your out loud opinion.
It's like, nah, I know my people are gonna always hold me down.
I asked that question because now in my adult life, I didn't realise I was quite an outspoken person. And because I love my surroundings, like my friends become my family.
Yes.
And I kind of get to a point where zero tolerance. So you see, like any foolishness or anything I'm seeing, anyone that I'm seeing, I feel like I'm saying, like, fix up. What's wrong with you? Like, and then it's to them, because everyone else is like, maybe you should, or I think, or yeah, go on. And then when it goes wrong, oh, I did think that. I got no time for that. To me, I feel like I'm not real. I feel like I'm not giving you a good service or showing you the love that. Why am I going to watch you fall and then help you pick you up? I'm going to try and prevent you or let you know that if you go down that road, this might happen. I might not be there to back you and you get there and I'm telling you this now. So maybe your other friends might have to help you that way. Yeah. But so much people get offended with that, like saying and speaking of what you've actually seen and felt and dealt with. So to me, it's like someone could do something like they can disrespect you for 10 years. Yeah? They know they're disrespecting you and they know it affects you. But they'll go to other people and laugh about it. But the moment you say, why are you doing that? Because you know that's been disrespectful. And after a certain amount of time, oh my God, you're making me seem like a bad person. How can you say that? We didn't say nothing before. But why does the words come out of my mouth?
Yeah. For you to change.
Now you want to change.
You know why though? Because me and you, I feel like we're from that generation. Like, we grew up on advice, they grew up on a device. So we have two different outlooks on life. It's like, you know what I mean? They're from that sensitive community. We're from that we was told about ourselves from the beginning.
Character building.
100%.
Like, you had to fall, you had to get cast, you had to have a bad dress day, you had to have a funny day, you know what I'm saying? For you to build your character.
Yeah, 100%. For me, that's how I grew up. I grew up tough. Like I said, I always say to everyone, my mum didn't literally do this, but she would put the bottle on the other side of the room, like cruel to it. Just because you're crying, ain't nobody just gonna give it to you. You know what I mean? And that's how my mum was, and that's how I was always raised. Tough like that. Well. Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
There's no mother colour, no cotton wool.
100%. These people are sensitive and soft now. Like, I ain't got time for it. So yeah.
Yeah. So then moving on from there, what you said that your surroundings got you to where you are today, but what was the actual? I'm going for it, and I'm going for everything.
Do you know what it was? Manifestation. Like, because I visualize everything, innit?
Okay.
Like I told everyone from Hot Seat when I first asked them to be a part of it, I was like, I wouldn't sell you a dream. Because I said to them, why would I sell you something that you can go to sleep and access for free?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
So for me, everything that I'm doing now, that's why I don't celebrate this. Because it's weird, yeah? For me, celebrating is as if I wasn't expecting it to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when some people are excited, I'm like, that was supposed to happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I look at the difference of, like, I don't know, knowing there's a birthday party for you and then there's a surprise birthday party. You're going to be more excited about the surprise. I'm not surprised by what's happening right now because I've manifested it. Do you know what I mean? I've told everyone. I didn't have a vision board, but I've told everyone, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this, and it's been done. Whether it's Box Park, Pink Lemonade, renting at a cinema. You know what I mean?
So this is who you always was? Have you always been like a person that, a creative that sits down, puts their mind to it and get there?
I think out of all my siblings, I was always the one that wanted to bring everyone together.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And that,
so you're kind of in the middle,
you're kind
of in the middle somewhere?
No, I'm second, you know.
You're second,
I would have been third, RIP my older sister, but like, I'm the person that my mum will say to everyone, like, Ants was always the one that wanted to say, no, we should do this and we should do it that way. And
more family orientated and very much into bringing everyone and seeing everyone happy and
everything.
So that's what's playing out. Good. So you kept into your character.
Yes, and then I did that with the hood thing, and then it went from the hood thing to the podcast world.
So going back to the hood thing.
Yes.
So we need to get into because we're both from the same area.
Hackney.
We both had, both from Hackney. Around the same type of people.
Not going to start throwing out gang signs and all that.
But we're still around the same people and the same type of things.
Yeah.
But so growing up in Hackney, being around like the male figures and the people around, that must have shaped you. But like things that, like you made a comment of, you know, bathing in the same water as your brothers and sisters and things like that. And then them things was enlightening me like, all right, I'm not going to say that his mum was like ill-treating him or nothing, but there must have been certain times when shit just had to be done, innit?
Yeah.
So for them things for you, how was like, is that what got you into the hood thing, to talk about it, your storytelling?
You know what it was? See, being the second oldest, because I knew my mum never had it, like, but we always got it. Even though she didn't have it, we always got it. Like, mum, there's times when my mum, we would eat and she's not eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mum,
yeah, standard. You know what I mean? We get sick, she's, you know, taking care of us, even risking getting sick herself. Do you know what I mean? But where I was the second oldest, I wouldn't even fix my lips and ask for certain things.
Okay.
Because in my mind, it's like 5 other people come after me and they need it more than me.
So you took on kind of the firstborn's role in a way.
I just had to accept it for what it was. And then I realized, why am I depending on mum to give it to me? Because like, even like as humans, like if we really deep it, we're the only species that stay home longer than expected. If you look at the animal, wild, all of the kingdom, all of that,
they get let out.
They get early.
Early, innit?
Some of them a couple months. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, why am I so dependent on my mum to do more than what's expected of her?
So was that because there weren't no male figures in the house? Like she had male friends, but as a father figure, there wasn't. So you took that role?
A lot of the love money and that used to come around because that was like mum's peoples and that. So big up unks and unks, as Lou always said to me. I'm calling unks. Big up unks. R.I.P. Colin Brown. Do you know what I mean? Buffett and a lot of them. I don't want to say too many of their names, but they used to come round a lot. So seeing them in and out of the house, what they were keeping up with, and then my pops Jukes, he was there, but he was always in jail.
Okay.
So always in jail. So there's a thing with every weekend for years, I would be on prison visits. Every weekend.
So you learned the system, you learned the lifestyle, you learned the...
And he was in Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
So that was like train, bus, coach, ferry, back to coach. Like, listen, as a kid,
4-hour drives.
You know what I mean? As a kid, that was was kill it. Like, as a kid, but then
took away your whole weekend.
100%,
kind of thing,
100%. So it's just constant. So the household, as far as male role models, and then my uncle, he's actually on my Instagram. We laugh about it. My uncle Sly. He used to bring us outside and have us fight his friends, brothers, and that, and some of their kids. And me and my older brother would be scrapping him for money we weren't even going to get.
Like, that was an old school thing that used to happen. Like, you had to rock your cousin or you had to rock your friend just to get, like, you got to see what...
you fitting in the food chain. Were you fitting in you had to know if you really had hands. You, listen.
Because I had loads of male cousins. So even as a girl, they would still do it to me. Like, rough me up. And I had to learn how to fight to get out of it. Because it's like, are you mad? You should be able to rock up 2 man. And that's how it was.
Yeah, my mum used to make me fight my 3 brothers and then make one of my brothers fight all 3 of us. Do you know what I mean? And if you even stay down longer than 5 seconds, you're weak. And all of them things there, literally, my uncle knocked the door and say to my mum, I just want to take them outside to play. And we're going outside and getting punched in our face and then we're fighting, tearing up the whole park.
Right,
and you didn't know who you was fighting next.
I know.
You know
so
what I mean? I was 50-0 before Mayweather.
It's true.
Well, but...
So those type of things made you grow quick. You learned to see the system. So how did you end up still being on the roads? Is it something that you just, because that was all you knew? Or...
Yeah, because I didn't know better as well.
Yeah, because everyone else was doing it. They're elder than you.
So you just kind of follow suit.
Yeah.
You kind of follow suit. You don't know any better. And then you realise, that when you're in it, there's no, like, you think you're going to get the house on the hill and then you end up with a house in the Ville. You know what I mean? You just end up in the Ville.
On the wing.
On the wing. That's the outcome. And then, so that's why now I've come back on the platforms. Like, I always say to everyone, like, I've seen everything. The only thing I haven't seen is a baby being born. That is it. I've seen everything. No, like I always say, if you want to impress me, jump in the air and stay there.
So in that way, I'm taking the observation that because you've seen everything and gone through it, nothing can't, at this precise moment who you are now, nothing can't really surprise you.
No.
You see things coming from way before they come anyway.
100%.
And you can stay humbled in a chaotic situation.
The person that survives the hurricane is the person that stays still. the person running the right is going to get a whole car in their face. I always say to everyone, yeah.
Because my young years, I was the erratic one. And I was the erratic one, still trying to just tell people, like, I'm erratic, I'm trying to... So I had to go for a few years of being erratic. Yeah. Yeah, your name gets tarnished, but you know what? I don't get troubled. Like, people have to... They have to build army now. Yeah. They have to assassinate my character, and they have to build an army to come for me, because I deal with things diplomatic now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not rational.
Can I be real with you? Yeah, you know what I learned in life from what you just said? From the age of 5 to 15, we're growing and learning ourselves. From 15 to 25, we're growing and understanding ourselves. Yeah, there's a difference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but then we've got 30s, 40s, 50s right now that still don't understand themselves.
They don't understand themselves.
We've got to get even into that part, you know what I'm trying to say? Because they ain't lived the life and seen everything.
100%. 100%.
So they haven't seen the street life, the normal life, the working life. So sometimes, like with me, because I was grown up a bit like you, so like I've seen everything. There's nothing I ain't seen. And even as a girl, I had to learn even how to adapt in a man's world, because I didn't keep female friends. So things happened to me when I was as a young girl. So I grew up kind of not doing the things that girls did at my age. I was more with the boys.
Man them, yeah. Tomboys.
You ain't finding me in the flats doing no funny stuff. I'm with the man them. I'll wait until you are all finished. And we get back on the pens and we ride every day what we did. But I'm not doing all that type of stuff.
Yeah, the extra stuff,
So I got older, and even for me, like I still had a child at 19, and I think it was because I didn't have that time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I still didn't know about like guys and how things work and that, and then I had to go through the discrepancies of having my child young to understand who I was, because that was like my first kind of gift from God, I can say, that took me out of everything.
And you know what's crazy? You said that. Because you said when you're having your child young, I like to ask women this all the time, Do you think, not you per se, but do you see a lot of behaviour from elderly women or older women, as we would say, a lot of the behaviour could be second childhood? From missing out on being a young mum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, me having my daughter at 19 and now I'm my age and she's like 20 now or whatever, like, I'm still young.
Yeah.
But then in my head, I've got 3 girls. I can't be young. Even though I want to have fun,
because
this is where...
they're going to follow suit.
Right, so this is where my, like, I can say my 5th transition in life is now. I'm at this age now. I can't wear what I want to wear because I've got 3 girls coming up behind me. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they're really watching.
And they're really watching me. No, they really watch me. Yeah. And they're literally 3 mini-me, so they've got all different of all my characteristics in them. So whereas my big girl will be like, Mum, go and live or wherever, I'm still thinking, nah, because you're growing up me and you can't be doing the same thing.
And do you know what's important? A lot of people, the viewing audience, need to understand as well. Like you said, I've got 3 girls. You see, if like me and you were friends, some nonsense I wouldn't even, like outside of the pod, I wouldn't call you, because imagine that I've offloaded negativity on you, knowing that you still got to perform as a mum when I've got off the phone and I could just go about my day. And some people don't even... They don't even consider things like that.
Because they consider certain things as strength, or she's all right.
Yeah.
She can, because she gets over it. She gets that's like... There's a lot of things that...
That's crazy.
If I say, what happened to her, if it happened to me, I wouldn't be like this, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be able to say, it's like, you're all right.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do that offloading stuff on me. And then they expect me to be this all-rounder friend.
Nah, see, I see me, my mind, like, Lou would even tell you.
I've got 3 kids, they might have one, like, they might have none, or whatever, but they're still expecting you to be...
Nah, because you got to still perform as a mum after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, even now, when I go around mums and she's got the grandkids now, like, some things I don't even tell her, because when I leave, she's still got to perform as the
and she's going to be thinking about it, and she's going to be...
She's done her time as my mum. You know what I mean? She's always going to be my mum, but she's done her time as my mum.
Like, when you get certain ages, so
some people don't consider it like that.
They're not at all. They're not at all, so it is hard. So, so get into this bit now.
I was going to say, going back to the street thing quickly as well, what I've learned as well, seeing a lot of... Because no one made it out. No one was successful in anything we like. And I think a lot of people, like, they need to stop promoting that side of things, that badness, that bad boy stuff. Because I look at it like, if you're a personal trainer or you have a nutritionist or they're giving you dietary plans and that, there's a healthy outcome to that strict diet they're telling you to follow. There's no good outcome to promoting nonsense. None.
Yeah, it worked then. It doesn't work now. So I think that's that's the only thing that I kind of see, in my opinion, when a lot of people are talking about the lifestyle, what it did, like, they're not mentioning, like, it was easier for our generation
100%.
to do that lifestyle.
100%.
Because we kind of set those type of trends from the elder people.
100%.
So I was listening to even something the other day. I was watching a podcast a couple of days ago, and they were talking about, like, how gangster is people. And the guy that answered, he made the gangsters that was there in the 80s was not the gangsters in the 90s. Do you understand? Like, you could have one crew and one piece in the 80s. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, it's true. No,
it was
true.
going off in certain countries and things was going on, but like for the UK, it was a little grab chain and a man with a baseball bat and certain things, but things was happening. Don't get it twisted.
And you know
but
what?
But in the 90s, it got... New people came in, they brought what they had from where they came from and brought it to the UK. We got multicultural, and then the 2000s now, we're westernized, we're USA. We're doing this. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
So it
changes.
You couldn't even keep up with their badness because there was no cameras back then and stuff like that. So for a man that got away with 30... You know what I mean? More bodies than Bonnie Blue.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? A man you get one and get arrested. So you couldn't even get to that level of badness. You know what I mean?
The level of gangster, what they're running at with what the gangster actual thing is like...
No, I find
it's hard to explain it because...
I find it weird, yeah. And for me, yeah, I look at it like it's a selfish mindset, yeah. Because it's like, why, like, half of these men, you get locked up, then your mum's putting up her house or your grand's putting up her house. Like, why should your mum lose her home for the way you stay?
Because you want to keep up this persona outside.
And she don't even know.
No.
And she don't know. And it's her door they're kicking in. Do you know what I mean? And all of this block stuff where man say, I'm repping this block. I'll be honest with you. If our mums didn't decide to live there, we wouldn't rep this block. And then let's have it right. Like you said, westernized. Majority of the people weren't born over here. So when you get locked up and then you get arrested and then you're getting out of jail, they're deporting you back to where you're from. So
nothing.
So you're repping someone you don't. Yeah, you're not even trying to go
serious things.
So, and I look at it, those are the same man that would say they'll be out here and they'll say I ain't getting a job and go prison and mop the floor for £5 a week.
Like, it doesn't make any sense in this climate where we're living at. Like, we gotta leave this road thing. Even if you want to, like, get a 9 to 5, have a side hustle, and do what you gotta do.
100%, and sell content.
And sell content. And just dig into your creative side.
Yeah. Literally, like now, like I said, man would be trappers and build a line. Now, man could become rappers and build online. Just build online. Just build online. Just build online. The days are done. It's
not easy. It's hard, but it's the same dedication, though, isn't it? And less risk.
And it is, because back then, man would have been tapping undies and asking them if they smoke. Right now, you can just slide in someone's DM and say, can you just watch my content? It's the exact same hustle. It is. The exact same hustle.
And promoting and putting up your packs every day, you can just do the same thing.
I think it's backwards, isn't it? Like me, I had a metamorphosis the other day, yeah. Like me and my boy, we was lost, yeah. He said, bro, we're lost. And I said, are we lost or did we find a new place? Because that's how I'm thinking now. Do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of people now, they want to promote a lifestyle that no one can survive from. Yeah. No one can survive from. And I just think that's wrong. So that's why I said, let me come online and kill the image that was created.
What made you go into that transition?
Do you know where it was? I got to the age where I was losing everyone, whether it was to jail or death. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I'm weird, yeah. I've always been big on organised crime rather than just senseless crime. Mm-hmm. I've always been a thinker, and I realised every time I tried to impute that or put everyone else on, no one had that mindset. And
they weren't ready.
Yeah, they weren't ready. They didn't see the vision. They didn't see the vision.
Because they're living day by day. Whereas you've had the vision thrown in front of you. So
I always say to everyone, yeah, see with your ears and hear with your eyes. Because everything you hear, you look at, and everything you see, you understand. Now,
yeah, because like growing up as a kid, I learned that you can have something today and have it be gone tomorrow.
Facts.
And a lot of people, like my mum, she didn't have a lot of her surroundings. Like they bought houses, their kids are going uni. So my mum was kind of looked up as, like the social housing one, or the one whose kids are, are outside, and their kids are they go piano lessons and do all of this, but all what they have now, they're not as happy as my mum right now. They're not as happy as me right now. Like everyone's got big houses, there's no one in it. all the money things that they were doing. They've just got one bag of money, Spotlight Conservatory, and the family don't come in there. They're just boring now. They don't come out their house. Yep. There's no life still living. Like, so all of that looking down on people to get to this certain place, but you forgot about living in between.
100%.
And my mum's still there with her normal local socials and doing her local tiny work. Yeah. And she's flying out there, what she doing, living her life with her husband and her grandkids. She's just being her.
Listen, I would take a barbecue and a house party over.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I learned all those things, and then getting older, it was just like, are you going to follow suit? And I was like, nah, because I'm more of a kind of a liberty or a vanity type of girl as well. Because I've also watched everyone around me kill out themselves for name brand, go hungry for all of this type of look, type of something, and keeping up the Joneses. Now you're bald, you're grey, you're here now, grow up. This has got all, and then you got a name on clothes.
For nothing.
But you can't leave the house without a wig on.
I know.
You can't actually just run to the shop without makeup. You can't just go and link your bedrooms in a normal tracksuit because you've made this whole persona, but times change. So money's not making like you was making 25 years ago. So instead of staying with the times
and try to uphold it,
stay consistent with who you are as a character, not the character that you're building. Like, I've learned all of that from young. So growing up now as a big person, like, some people might look at me like, oh, she's not even going, but I'm so happy and content knowing that, like, I was on a near-death experience and I had to sit down for 5 years, and watch everyone live. And that 5 years, or those 3 years I had to sit down at the time when I really had to stay still, was like, right, been worrying about all this type of rubbish and I don't have it. I'm just inside watching everyone and no one don't look happy. I can look through everyone's eyes, everyone's, like, you can see their souls lifeless through their eyes. Their conversation doesn't look right. No one's glowing. You talk to everyone, he says, I'm tired, or I need to get more money, or I need
depressing
I'm thinking, no, I was forced to sit down and have no money and be broke. And you've just got all this life in front of you and you're worrying about superficial stuff. And that's what got me into being holistic, doing my business. Like, even when I open up my sanctuary, it's not going to be a place where people are going to get dollied up and come for aesthetics. There's no Botox in my place.
Yeah, no, it's all natural.
I can't sit down and charge you £600 to slowly kill yourself. It doesn't make sense, not for my people, that we was actually born beautiful. We're actually born with our features that everyone are kidding themselves to have. So I'm kind of pushing that, like, revert back into just being yourself. How we was in the 80s and 90s, we had our own style. You can cut up your jeans, cut up your t-shirts. It's your style, innit?
We made it. We made the style.
Now all these people have got all the things that we created, and now they're charging big money for it. We're running it down. It doesn't make no sense.
And selling it back to us because we are the biggest consumers. Yeah, we are.
The biggest.
The biggest.
And the quickest we know that, the quickest things can change, and we can start demanding certain changes and stand right in certain things.
And putting our money into actual things that mean stuff.
And get back to our creative
I
self.
always say to everyone, Big Pharma knew what Big Meech didn't.
What?
The money's in the re-up. The money's having someone return. It's not in the purchase. It's getting them to return.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because Big Pharma will take something, sell it to us legitly, and Big Meech was selling the same thing, and it was illegal. So the word legit.
Could have got tax in on getting it.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's the
what
same
did the
thing.
Italians get arrested for? The Italians, they done them a recall because what they're doing, they were taxing people within the area. But then when you work a 9 to 5, you get taxed same thing. Then no one's coming and governing them because the word legal, they lied to us like it was legit and everyone believed it. They sold us cigarettes, they sold us alcohol. All of these things are just as worse as I've never known weed to kill anyone more than alcohol, but alcohol's legit.
And
so I would say
everything.
Big Pharma knew what Big Meech didn't.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And you got to remember, like you said, I'm glad you said the natural health way as well, because same as Big Pharma, like you go to them for one medicine, then you got to go and get another medicine because there's a side effect.
Because if I didn't get into that and stand up for myself, like they would have given me chemo wrong a couple of times.
See?
My aftercare stuff would have been thing. I wouldn't have been able to get, like, I had to learn what's in these things, what my own mixture is. Every time I'm coming in, I'm asking, and they're huffing and puffing, I don't care.
Because you would have been dependent on them as well.
I would have been dependent on them, and then now my life's in your hands.
I know,
oh, hell no. So the one day
you've had a bad
day, or you've had a binge full weekend, and you can't be bothered on Monday to deal with sick people. Like, no, I need to. When did you mix my stuff? I hope it weren't done 2 hours ago. Should be done as I came here. It's this percentage and that percentage in. It's this, and after a while they realise that this girl we're just not playing with in it. So you can't give me any rubbish tablets. You can't give me anything because the side effects of this doesn't make sense. So I can't take it.
Yeah, how am I telling you that my heart's hurting me and you give me something
and they say the side effects of these 3 other things, but if this happens, I'm going to give you something else again. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So why are you giving it to me in the first place? I'm not taking it. We need to find an alternative. 100%. So I'll try and go and try for 5 other things until I know this one here fits me. Huff and puff, will you like? That's your job. That's what you get paid for.
You know what's sad as well? The human body is not designed like a car. Like, you know, if like your kid leaves the back seat open, and the car will inform you like the back door's open. Do you know what I mean? The back door's open. It's like, oh, it's not telling you. Your body's not telling you that.
It was a scary thing.
You just go through the motions and try to figure it out.
And these people that like you're highly qualified and you're looking on Google, that's a scary thing.
Yeah.
It's a
no. You're right.
It's a scary thing.
You're
and then I'm coming out now. I want to open my sanctuary, but I want to make sure that my qualifications is to a certain standard, like how you do things. And then you're telling me that someone that's still actually trying to find out what my DNA is about, I have to take your teaching. You haven't fully qualified who we are yet.
Yeah.
But I have to come to you to get the qualifications. You're still trying to find out. Yeah. And the magic is still not magicking with you.
I promise you.
But I have to sit down and take your certificate. It doesn't make sense to me.
And I grew up, as Madge said, I grew up with my gran, R.I.P. my mum. She was actually a healer. So she used to do astral projection, all of that. She's deep. Everyone used to come to her yard. She used to live in Frampton.
So that's why you're big on manifestation and things like that. So
because
I told you there's a lot more to you than people know
people don't even know about my mum. People don't even know about my mum. Like, trust me, like my nan, everyone from Hackney came to our house to get healed.
Okay.
And she used to bath them with like an egg. And as a kid, I used to be nosy. So what she'll do is she'll bath them with an egg, and then they'll carry it up the street and they'll dash it out. So we would jump around the garden and run around to see what colour came out. Some people's yolk were green, black, red, depending on how much healing they needed. Even one time because she lived in a 3-floor house, she had her eyes closed. I was like, hey, she's sleeping. So me and my 2 brothers and sisters went up to her top floor and started messing around in her room. So when she's come down, eyes still closed, she's like, Anton, put that back, Shanna. Because she was astral projecting. But
people see that as not the good thing, innit?
Right. But what she said to me is, don't go beyond where you know, because there's entities on the other side waiting. And so when I'm saying I grew up around the spiritual, the natural healers, all of that, it's a bit different. You know what I mean? My outlook on life is
different.
100%. Yeah. The only thing
so you can stand alone in a lot of things.
100%. The only thing I regret is, well, I was a bit young because she passed when I was like 13, 12. Is just asking her, because a lot of what I go through today.
You know,
100%. I wish I could just tap in one day. You know what I mean? Cool, collect, to just ask her like, yo, because she
meditate and pray.
I might have to look into that.
Trust me.
Yeah, I might have to look into that.
Your visions and stuff it gets real magical.
Yeah,
it does.
But grandma was special, man. She was definitely special, and she did it for the greater good rather than the evil. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So now you're blooming. You're out your fingers in every pie.
Yeah.
What got you into doing? Because right now you're like film director, executive director, your manager, your personal assistant, your coordinator, your events. You're doing it all. Is it something you're just going for it?
Yeah.
Or where is there plans? Is there other things you want? Is this like an umbrella of things that you're starting to go into other stuff? Or you've just a bit like, I don't know if it's a bit like myself, like, fuck it, I'm just doing everything. I'm going for everything I've ever wanted to do, I'm just doing it.
You know what it is? Because it's weird, yeah. I'm trying to make it through tonight.
Okay.
I mean, I had my PA one day say to me, oh, we're going to do it next year. And I said, next year? I'm just trying to make it through tonight.
Yeah.
So when everyone sees me doing so much, it's like I said before the interview started, this is one for the books. I'm trying to have 20 years from now, people comb back through. That's why I don't care about the views. I don't care about who's meant to see it is going to see it. Do you know what I mean? I want to be educated. I want to be part of the conversation when it's being had.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of people, I think they want to be spoken about now, but I want to be, because it's like a bee thinks it's loud and you can't hear it. It's buzz to it's loud. The buzz only matters when it's near your ear. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Until it goes and then it's done.
That's a local buzz. I want to be a global buzz. And that's why I'm doing so much.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because when I'm writing other people's stories, or I'm hosting an event, or I'm renting out a cinema. I'm tapping into so much different markets, and I'm doing it all independent.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Wicked.
Outside of the Whisperers,
Literally, yeah.
We're
kind of living the same path right now. I think that's why I'm taking kind of time to kind of get out there. I want to organically grow.
Yes.
And get out there and have the right people and the right things, not just anyone just to say I'm consistent every week.
Remember I always said if Jesus had an Instagram, we'd have 12 followers.
Yeah.
We'd have 12 followers. And no one is more relevant than Jesus.
Yeah.
No one. He's the most popular, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As we know. So for me, that's where it will start small, but trust me, everyone will talk about it after the fact.
So what's your new projects coming up? Anything to look out for?
I got the Creeper Crisis movie where I'm gonna be myself.
Okay.
As one Creeper and Crisis.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you an exclusive, yeah. So I'm trying to work on a 3D photo, and so there's a famous picture where Martin King got beat up and he was hospitalized, and he's in the hospital bed. I got the picture on my phone. And then obviously we know the famous Malcolm X one at the window with...
Yeah.
Creeper gets kidnapped in the series.
Okay.
So how the front cover is going to be is Creeper is Martin in the bed and Malcolm is Crisis at the window protecting Creeper in the hospital bed.
Okay,
so I'm going to do it as the offspring.
Yin and Yang type of thing.
100%, the offspring of Malcolm and Martin. I've not told anyone this apart from my graphic. Right, come on. Minus my graphic designer. That's the only person that knows because we're trying to work on the 3D. So when you come to the cinema, of course I'm going to invite you. You tilt it and you see.
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
I know you're going. You're getting into that.
Yeah, trying to tap in. As I said to Justo, like it's about getting their attention and hitting them with a message. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's getting their attention and hitting them with a message.
Big up Justo as well.
Yeah, big up Justo.
I met Justo at your thing as well.
Yeah, come on, big up Justo.
It was nice. Yeah, man. Conversation's good. We're getting into it. So apart from that, so you're exclusive. You're doing your movies. Your music's out.
Music. I put music on pause for now because I just kind of wanted to focus. But the album material's there. It's all written. That Creeper Crisis thing, that's actually going to be a hip opera. Ooh, yeah, the whole thing is just music.
Music. Oh, wicked. Okay.
But it's like watching Men of Society, but it's all...
Yeah, because your raps tell stories. You rap, but all your songs actually tell a story, and some go into another part 1, part 2, some get into... If you listen.
Big up mum, yeah. Big up my mum, and it's mad you said that, yeah. My mum, like, sometimes it's hard for her to watch the interviews because it's like a lot of what I talk about, it's hard to hear as a mum, innit? Because you just think,
she was living it, and now
bathwater and all of them
she's
things.
Hearing what
come on, my mum cried. She's prideful, innit? She's like, hold on, she knew he was, but in her mind, she's like, but I've said it in my music, and I think there's a difference from literal and lyrical, literally and lyrically. So lyrically, I've been saying all of this, but then literally hearing it, it's just like, wow. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's the difference with the music and the conversations and the interviews.
Stories, So all your music videos can actually be mini movies into a sequel of stuff.
Because I direct all of them as well.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like you're doing like 10 people's jobs right now, and you're doing it independently without having. You probably have had background stuff into it. Did you ever do anything in college with media or uni? Or
Nah, do you know I taught myself? You know,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Everything's crazy. Like even the other day when I edited the thing for Hot Seat, everyone I didn't tell anyone I did it. Everyone hit me up like, "Yo, that's crazy!" And that was their genuine response. So then I said it was me. They're like, "What?" That was the first time I ever edited on CapCut. Like,
so you've always had this vision to do big stuff. But you haven't actually just put it down on paper and made it manifest and come out. I think when I rented the cinema in 2012, I think that was like a proud moment because no one was doing that then. I didn't know that. Yeah, it was in Hackney, just by, opposite the town hall, the cinema there. Oh yeah, the Old Ocean, yeah.
I had to keep, because that's why I did Box Park in Shoreditch.
Okay.
I did the cinema in Hackney. Then the billboards were in Hackney, both of them. And then the last stop is Hackney Empire. I want to do a theatre play on domestic violence.
It's so crazy, like everything that you're doing. We're on different paths, but we've still got the same type of mindset and vision of it. Like things that I wrote down in 2014 still haven't been, I still ain't seen. I had a business plan in 2014.
Yeah.
And it's 2025, going in 26, and I still haven't seen it being done yet.
Can I ask you a real question?
But at the time when I was doing it, people was telling me, how? Like, I've always wanted to do 5 different things at one time, and I've always said, stick to one. And because I think that's how my brain works, I work well under pressure, and I like to multitask, and I like teamwork and team building, and I like to have an idea and bring it to life.
Did your circumstance set you back?
Very much so. And then from 2014, when I did my backstory of myself, 2014, I did my business plan, getting into that, trying to break down some barriers, and then I ended up in a housing situation. Okay. And then I was like, obviously I weren't homeless, but you're homeless for 7-8 years, going through back and forth with the council. I had to go in the newspaper, I had to light up Hackney Council, I had to do a lot of things. So and then that kind of, they blackballed me with that.
With the kids around, you might be panicking even more.
No, I had babies. I had babies going into temporary accommodation, so it gets real. And I had to build up that character, and I had to fight a local authority. Like, so I'm at the Assembly Hall. I'm on Channel 5. I'm doing things because I've had to fight for myself. So with those things, I put myself on the line. I had the whole of Hackney chatting about me, like, how can she do that? You're meant to be this type of girl. But like in another interview I've done, so much people got housed over that. Because I made them having to change certain logistics. Because I actually fought it that much to bring it to the newspaper that the Assembly Hall and Sadiq Khan and Boris Johnson had to find out what's this girl talking about. So I had to go on the panel at the Assembly. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was like, no, Sarah, you can actually step out your comfort zone and stand alone. And if you have to do this for your area, like no one else is doing this. Remember, all these people are living in hostels. They've got Louboutins and Mercedes outside hostels, you know? And I'm watching we're all in the council together. We're all trying to get it together on a daily basis. Whether you dress up or you dress down. Do you understand what I'm saying? No one say nothing. And I thought, like, nah, I'm doing this.
Everyone just accepted their circumstance.
Yeah, and I didn't get it with a picture. I made them take a purposeful picture so I could be on the front page of the Hackney Gazette. I did it on purpose.
No, I rate that.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? To make a change. And then that's when I thought, no, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to stand in it. So even though I got sick and it made me kind of slow down, but it kind of made me say, no, I'm definitely going for it now, because look, I could have left everything. And then I would have gone. My business plan's sitting down. All of these things I wanted to do is just they're getting procrastinated because no one's going to clap for me, or no one not seeing my vision, or no one doesn't want me, because, like I said, I don't think I'm a threat. But at the same time, I know that when I put my mind to something, I can get it done. And I do a lot by myself that way. So now I'm learning how to make teams and build. Do you know what I'm trying to say? To work together. Because I do everything on my own. So I need to come out of my own mindset sometimes, and my own bubble, even though it gets me there. But to have a team, learn how to work with people.
I'm paraphrasing, I'm not saying verbatim. You said something in another interview where you basically, your circumstance, you didn't put it on God. And that made me rate you so much. And there's a reason why, and I'll let you expound on it, why you didn't put it on God after, but why it pulled on my heartstrings, because I always say, man blame God for a lot of man-made disease and the man-made situations.
Choices and decisions.
And it's weird to me, because I always say to people, you're like, someone overdosed on crack. It's like, God, you could have helped them. But it's just like...
It's the choice they made to keep taking it.
God was born BC, not AD. So he was born before crack, not after drugs. BC before crack, not AD after drugs. So all of this, you're trying to spin it and put it on God. And when you said that, I said, yo, this is real, you know? Because most people will go through something and say, this is God's doing, and it's just like, I was
living a cancerous life. I had cancerous friends. I got into their cancerous mindset as well. I was doing what they were doing. There was a lot of gossiping. There was a lot of not unhappy people. There's a people hurting other people, and I was around it, and I'm seeing it, and I'm not saying nothing because I learned to be silent. Because me being open and saying things directly, I was made the monster. I'm the negative one, innit? I've always got something bad to say because I'm not following the masses. So it kind of silenced me. So what I did was internally take things on. And as an empath that I didn't know I was, I could sit in a room and feel everyone's energy. I could feel that you're sad. I could feel that you're going through something right now. I can see that you're going to leave here and you're not yourself. So these things, and me being that type of person, like you're saying, like taking on, like you saying as a sibling, taking on everyone else. I'm taking on everyone's hurt, and I'm going home feeling, I wish that person just told me the truth. I wish this, why did that person have to do that? Like, I'm feeling sorry for them. I'm going home feeling depressed and sorry for them.
That's mad.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And then I'm trying to keep family together. I'm trying to tell cousins and aunts and why are we living like this? I'm taking it all too on. So that became very cancerous for me. And then I also stayed around certain environments way over my time that I didn't belong because I'm still trying to suss it out, thinking it's me. not thinking that me being there is triggering them to expose who they are. I'm thinking it's me. So I internalized all of that. And then I allowed people to keep disrespecting and keep suspecting because I know that they got less than me. And because I know that they're strong. Remember, in my mind, to me, like, you're not even strong. Like, if I was to ever even do that to you right now, you wouldn't even know what to do.
Some people ain't
so I'm just kind of leaving you to get on it. But then I got sick, and then you still feel like you could be that person with me. Like, some people still didn't accept that I was going through something because I choose not to blame God. And I choose not to blame everybody else. I choose to blame myself. So I could sit down with myself and say, why you do that? And why you did this? And how did you end up? This is why you ended up here. So we've got to switch this. We've got to change this cycle. So when I sat down for the few years, I evaluated myself. I healed myself and blamed myself for what I needed to blame myself for and got through it. So it wasn't so much you done, and if it weren't for this, and if it weren't for that, and if it... Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's not until I got sick and people continuously stayed themselves and didn't want to see me different. Yeah. They still wanted to have that, whatever they had in their assumption they had with me or what they wanted to carry or whatnot, then I realised I'm 10 times stronger than I even think I am.
Can I ask you, it might be around that you might not be able to answer it being like, because this is like this, probably a qualified doctor will be able to give us the answer to this. But like, you know, if you unprotectedly sleep with someone, unprotected sex, you could catch AIDS, herpes, whatever, you know where that derived from. You stand next to someone with COVID, you take the test, you still next... Would you be able to even identify where it came from, whether it's food choices? Like, what would you say?
Bill, do you know what? Like I said, when you start to meditate, when I got into my spirit, when I really dipped into my spiritually, but my words jumbled up, keep my brain as well. But once I got really spiritual and started to meditate and ask the questions and the right questions and got into me, like the Zen me, like I said, I had to unpack. Remember, I'm unpacking from 3 and 5 and 7 and 12 and 11 and 13 and 15, 17, 19, having a baby. I'm unpacking. I had 3 years of unpacking. So I started clearing my chest and my throat chakras, do you understand? And my tumour was close to my heart. My tumour started off as a nail, but I could literally grab my tumour by the end of it before I had my operation, and it came from my heart projecting out. So to me, why I took it as, this is you with all your heartbreak and all your emotion that you're taking and you keep it in your chest because you're not talking, you're angry, your heart's beating unpurposely all the time because you're carrying all of this inside. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So once I started clearing like from my womb coming up, so I started speaking my truth in my chest and how you made me feel and how you made me feel and the actions of you. Like, I could take accountability for staying in there. I could take it for getting mad and saying the wrong thing to trigger you as well. I could take all of that because I know that sometimes I'm not nice and I don't know how to pussyfoot around things. I just straight to the point. Straight to the jugular. Because when people are dealing with me, they come about and go straight to the jugular.
Straight to the point,
I've decided just to give it all back. So even though I was sick and still clearing and still explaining to people, this is what's affected me, your actions, I'm still the monster. How dare you? And then I had to actually analyse that I've actually allowed you all to make you feel that comfortable that you can't even see that I'm changing. You couldn't see that. You couldn't see I was dying, let alone I'm changed. You didn't even want to accept that I've got a new life now. Because now you think you're better. So even places I weren't invited to, now I'm being invited. Why should I go?
Do you know what's crazy? And it's magic because it goes back to what we were saying earlier on with the generation and that and how direct that we are, I miss the days where you couldn't freely talk. So I miss the days where you couldn't be in my comments. You couldn't send me a WhatsApp. You had to knock the door and tell me how you feel. Because I feel like, I swear to God.
Indirects on statuses and all of this stuff. Weird. But if I come to your face and I tell you, you done this now, oh, you want to fight me? Oh, there's a problem. I'm calling police. But you was antagonising me for the amount of time and you thought it was a joke because you was behind the screen.
And that's why I said, they don't understand that the generation we're from, you couldn't even pass messages through someone because you get your jaw broke. Because someone will say, what do you mean you're coming over and tell him to tell... Do I look like I work for Royal Mail? Do you know what I mean? But now everyone could hide through messages. Everyone has something to say. No one wanted to address me when I was outside, and the only way you could reach out to me was via in front of me. When I was this person
outside,
no one had nothing to say.
Most you get girls doing their funny stuff, but you still weren't doing nothing.
You weren't doing that, and like I said, that's what I said. When I was running around Hackney with all my chains, all my no one because that was before when you could leave a comment. Or you could send a voice note or Instagram message. You had to see me and express how you felt, and no one had nothing to say. But the moment you jump online, people's in the comments, people's, telling this one or making their own blog about you.
They don't see the persona that you had before, the character that you was before, and you've changed.
Yeah.
They're thinking now you've humbled now, like they can still take the piss.
Yo.
And now it's coming even more now. And now they're pushing and pudging even more now because you're not that person. So they're still testing to see if it's there. But this is where our strength has to come in, where we've lived that and we've done that.
But I struggle sometimes. I put my dimples away real quick. Sometimes the dimples go away because sometimes I'm all like, you're playing me. But it's difficult. I think that's the difficult part.
And that's where God challenges us. I think.
Yes.
Where he knows that, all right, you've overcome it. Let me throw 3 people your way to see how you're going to react to it. Because otherwise you're going back. So let me just test to see.
And you know they say the flesh is weak. You know they say the flesh is weak. People don't even understand lingo like that, terminologies like that.
So now I have to dissect it. Like 5 of you can take the piss in there. But 2 of you ain't getting away with it.
100%.
I'm making sure that the 2 of you out of the 5, I'm going to make an example out of you. You know why? Because you have taken it too far. The others are only doing it because they've seen you do it.
Even me, because a lot of people, they hear the stuff, whatever, because no one, like I was saying, no one's ever violated me in it. So I don't know how I could be what weirdos will say I am if no one's never done anything.
Because people have known who you are, but like through now, they're like, people like, I didn't know he's from Hackney, or where's he from? Or
you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, he knows these people, okay. So you didn't see him around that, but you've always had a different
I've always been and always been in different areas.
Yeah,
and that's what kind of what kind of hindered me a little bit. Because I'm from Hackney, but I'm also from Newham. I'm also from Woburn Forest. I'm also from Essex.
Oh, so you're East London boy.
Yeah, so I'm East London. I've lived every, you couldn't show me one area from East that I haven't been in or lived in or been around the guys.
Family members.
100%. Every part of Essex I've lived. I've lived E8, E9 and E5. You know what I mean? I've lived every part of Newham. I've lived every part of Woburn Forest. Literally from Walthamstow side down to Chingford side, over to Leytonstone side. Every part. So I've seen it all. And I just find it. I don't know. When I see these guys and they say whatever they say, I just find it weird because it's like no one had nothing to say when man was really outside. Really outside, no one had nothing to say.
Now you're choosing to do a different path for what you want to do now.
They're just trying to trick you out of 100%.
100 opinions, 100 things. I don't like that. Why you say this? Why you say that? And it's just like, And then you've got to keep kind of tough skin because you've just got to keep going through it.
And man needs to find a new insult. Man needs to stop calling man pussies because pussy's strong. Not so much.
Can't get you lucky.
Pussy weren't weak. Pussy weren't weak for nothing. Babies come out of pussies, all of that. Then you got to come with a better insult because pussy's strong. There's nothing weak about pussy.
That's why I even remember talking about the gangster thing. Everyone say, you're a pussy. But what is an actual pussy? Because a pussy can, someone can come to you and they want to kill you. Why should you die? To make someone else say that, but you wouldn't do it yourself. So why are you calling me why am I pussy? Because I don't want to walk around with guns and shoot people all the day, or because I don't want to punch up someone, because I don't want to walk around angry. It doesn't mean that I'm a pussy. It means that I can endure more. I'm actually more gangster than a pussy because I can take on more, and it's going to take me more to react. What I react with is things that I need to react.
And I'm not selfish. Big up my cousin King. I'll use him as an example because he's not sensitive. King's a dad. Do you know how I would feel as a man to know we've come from a life, I get into an ism and I call King's phone. I can't bring myself to keep supporting his kids after the fact. He can't support his kids from where he's going to end up. That's a selfish mindset. I don't even want to bring nothing negative to him because when I phone him sometimes he's fishing with his son or he's taking his daughter to a school play. We have to come to, these same men have to remember one day you're going to be parents, you're going to have to do school runs, you're going to have to do dinner dates with your girl.
You have to take her to the prom. You're going to have to do 100%.
So you can't do it to a point and then...
And be a granddad early because granddads and grannies are at 40s. So you can't be out there doing about this. I'm walking out with our grandkids.
It's a privilege to live. To live is to get old. It's a privilege to live. Do you know what I mean? These kids don't understand that. You know how weird you look here? I was chatting to one of my youngers the other day, He told me he's going on a double date and I was like, why? Because he's scared to get caught slipping by the ops. So he's talking his boy to talk to his girl to go on a double date. I'm like...
But they both can get in a madness with the girls on the road.
With both of the girls.
So just, yeah.
And they don't understand it.
That's why I say their mentality's not even right, innit?
Nah, even school runs. It shouldn't
be on the road then.
Man, say, oh, bro, I'm on a school run. You can't choose when the badness starts or when it stops. So just don't get into it in the first place. It's not what I'm...
It's not.
When I sat with Marvin Herbert, when I speak to the LOM lot, when I speak to Jokes, they even said... And how gangster... Look, I feel like this year, and some people can take an offence, I don't care. I feel like all of the badness these men are keeping up with, you man have to be secretly gay. And the reason why I say that, because the place you're going is prison. You're going around other men. You're not going around women. You're not going to IB for Maldives, Dubai. You're going around other men. You're secretly funny.
I'm sorry for the summer buzzing people.
You're fruity. There's something going on.
And I don't want to see from this whole summertime lifestyle came out.
Yeah.
With this whole umtsy.
Yeah.
And all of that binges starting on Thursday, ending on Monday lifestyle started. Man, them turned fruity. Yeah. And all of them that's on all of that stuff, going in from Thursday to Monday, you are fruity. Because you don't go out.
Yeah.
It's called a love drug, love bug. You don't know who you're kissing up. You don't know. Everybody, all man them that was beefing last week, they're hugging up and laughing and dancing with each other.
Yeah, you're just waking up your pants,
and you're waking up, you don't know who you was with, but there's a room full of people. So what the hell happened? You are fruity.
Yeah. Because
and this is why you're crying on your come down. Yeah. And this is why you don't know what to do.
And mental health is high because a lot of people can't express themselves as well, and they can't.
And then you feel funny. You don't know if you've done something, and that's playing in your head for 3 months.
I'm gonna say something to you. Yeah, for me, there's gay for stay, gay for say, and gay for play. Now, the guys that play that they're gay, that's weird to me. The guys that say that they're gay, they're doing it to monetize it. That's weird. But the guys that stay as gay, I rate them. Because they're open and honest about it. So you, man, are going through stuff mentally and you're disturbed because you can't express yourself and actually... Because for me, that behaviour, like I said, you're doing all that to end up around a group of men. That is it.
Even certain choices like guys take as their disciplines and to keep themselves on the straight and narrow, it's all dodgy.
It's weird.
You don't mix up with girl, no time at all.
Nah.
You don't talk with them, you don't sit with them, you don't do nothing because you have to follow this way and this. And that's what starts making me question, like...
Even all the dissing women online, that's all weird.
It's mad.
Listen, I've never had a disgruntled ex, but if I had a disgruntled ex, I could never go back on... I couldn't see myself being that kind of guy.
And trading and going through the whole and I'm putting up and status and pictures and fake pages and...
No, that's
men
weird.
do these things
indirect.
As well. Indirect as a man.
As a man. We don't need... I'll tell you now, yeah, big up my boy Vortex, yeah. When I go around my boy Vortex, yeah, / Concept, all of us were watching the boxing, it's a flag on the play if a man mentions a girl. As weird as that sounds, that most man might say, how's the family, how's the missus? Oh, she's good, you know, but then this is boy time. This is bro time. You don't have to do none of that. This is bro time. This is bro time. Because when they're having girl time...
They're having girl time.
You know what I mean? But yeah. It's
a lot of choices that people are making trying to keep up this thing, it's really get them... really fruity.
I would say to the kids though,
and I'm side-eyeing a lot of males at the moment because of that.
Yeah.
The hissy fits, the bitching, the whole...
Nah,
not coming direct and leading.
And I get it. Pops left home early, so a lot of the traits are based on what you see mum do in the house. I get it. I don't have that because I left home very early. So I had to be a man immediately. Sleep on my boy's floor. I had to get to it. Big up Three Crazy Titch used to come there like, yo, bro. You know what I mean? Titch is like, and Titch is the most direct person you ever meet.
Yeah.
He'll say, what, you happy with this? You comfortable just laying here, bro? Yeah. You ain't got no mattress, no pillow, nothing. The carpet's your bed.
So you have to kind of like, by the end of this month, I've got to have somewhere.
And I'm out there robbing the milkman and cereal from the front of people's hostels, coming back, celebrating, and Titch is like, so what? So someone ain't going to eat because you're hungry. And I'm feeling stupid.
So that's good, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like that, yeah.
Like, so for me, I don't know, and it's weird to me when I see the behaviour of certain people now. That's why I'm on the internet. I'm just on the internet to kind of just like re-guide these kids, man, because some of them like they're really lost, man. They're really lost. And I don't know. As a kid, I was so the kind of kid I was. Yeah, like I'll give you an example. My gran, one time I was eating, and my gran must have said to me, "Oh, Anton, make sure you finish your food, you know." Because someone over on the other side of the world is going to be starved. Yeah. So I said, well, Gran, like, even if I eat my food, they're still going to be starving. So I was a cheeky kid, but at the same time, I had sense. Whereas I think a lot of these kids now, they don't have sense.
They don't know where they're going. They don't know nothing. They're just self-diagnosing themselves with all type of letters and that's it. And
then just out there just keeping up. The other day I heard like one kid telling one girl he's going to stab her up. And I had to stop him like, bro, what are we doing, bro? You're like 13, she's like 12. Come on, man.
Why do you want to stab her up?
There's no regard
There's a lot of angry people and there's a lot of anger in the house. And yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. But that's what I said, a lot of our adults, like us as adults, I think we're not really actually adulting.
No. And I said it wrong.
We're still keeping up with like the young 20-year-olds and the 20-year-olds on other stuff.
And I said it wrong earlier on. I said, it's learning yourself, knowing yourself and understanding yourself. So I said it wrong earlier on. So it's like 5 to 15 is learning yourself. 15 to 25 is knowing yourself. 25 to 50 is understanding yourself. But some people still don't understand themselves.
Yeah, because they're still trying to keep up. You know, like I said, like want to be young, want to be... You still got different guys in the house. You still got different things. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, you know like, about guides. You know about guides.
No, but do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's a spiritual terminology that a lot of people ain't. Yeah.
You get to that, You get to those type of things. So, yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. But have you got any kids of your own?
No.
You ain't got no kids yet?
No. You know what it is? It's going to sound weird.
Oh, you don't?
Nah, you know what it is? I'm at a space in life where I just want to live my life and then just
if
say
it happens,
that.
it happens.
Yeah,
and
just
it gets
say that.
Yeah.
Because I'll be real with you, I didn't even know I was going to make it to the age I'm at. So I didn't want to bring someone where I'm going to leave them behind.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of everything I did, and I've put myself, like every time I do live shows, I can go on my phone and show you I get death threats. Yeah, we're pulling up. You're dead. Because I've lived all over, the violation in different parts of London is bigger than someone that lived in their same estate. They've just had isms with one estate.
Yeah.
I've had problems with everywhere I've gone to. Yeah. So I was showing Sterling every show, no matter what show, whether it's Pink Lemonade, Box Park, it's threats in my DMs. So, but this ain't just from the internet. This was.
So how's your mental with that? Like transitioning, starting this type of thing.
I'll shout to the killing.
Like, how does that affect? Not like it's not going to affect your mental, like to say to go mad, but how do you control yourself and navigate through those things? I think it's probably the norm now because you've been
I was
doing
gonna say I think everybody's playing, and it sounds ignorant to say, but I just don't believe no one
because it's coming from the screen.
And for me, it's like no, because why would you leave that kind of evidence on my phone? And I always say to everyone, no one wants to kill, no one just doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
And for me...
I think that's what it is. I think that a lot of people are just innocently just die because this one joke or this something that this person had to do. Because you don't even know how to stab properly.
You don't really want to kill someone. You don't really want to kill someone.
You should have just slashed them, not actually stabbed them.
I've been around men that really want to when I grew up in school, and I'll say it because they've gone jail and they've come out. So it's not like I'm telling on them. My friend Michael Birchie, he's finally home. He killed my older brother Foxy's friend, R.I.P. Clarence. R.I.P. Clarence. So my boy Michael Birch, I was literally WhatsApping him yesterday. He killed my older brother's friend Clarence. That put a wedge between us. He went jail when I was in school. My boy Flo, Christian Saki, my brother, he killed someone. They killed them, dragged them out of the ambulance to make sure they were dead. You can Google all of this. They made the news, everything. Then his brother Froggy, big up Froggy, he actually beat a couple M's. And then my other boy, I can't speak on his name because he's in the wind, but him as well. So I go around people that were trying to get you out of there and have done the cases for it and, done the time for it. Like, my name's been called for madness like that, but it's like, these kids now, when you're messaging me like, show up to the show, and I'm like, whatever, bro. I'm still going to be there because the job's bigger than you. What did Mum say? It's bigger than Nino Brown. It's when they say it's bigger than Nino Brown. It's bigger than you, bro. Listen, buddy, I'm still going to go and do what I need to do.
Like, these things have to happen in order for the vision to actually get there.
100%.
These are the things that
you don't think Malcolm X got his threats, Jesus got his threats, Martin Luther King got his threats. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone got their threats.
Even Maya Angelou probably got a little threats here. You know what I mean?
She probably did,
Yeah, so that's for me, I can't even take what they're saying serious. I still have to, but I'll shout up to the killing. I will. I'll shout up to the killing.
I'm showing up.
I'll show up because, like I said, my biggest performance is for God. So I'm performing for him. I'm not performing for nobody else. I don't care what O2's book me, what Wireless won't book me. I'm performing for God. Yeah. That's my biggest performance.
That's good. Yeah. So you stay on that. Yeah. So you know you're always gonna get there at the end.
100%.
Because you know what? Yeah.
And then when he's ready, he's gonna call me home.
Yeah.
He's gonna call me home.
But that's why you haven't gone home yet.
Right, because
there's a bigger picture.
I always feel like there's a purpose for us to all feel.
Yeah. And that's what my pressure on me is now. So I'm trying not to procrastinate, but I'm trying to just like push through that.
Yes.
There's a bigger purpose. And every time I get to, what it is for me, I think I get scared of my own potential. So what I do, I step out, and then it just goes like this. And then it's like, I don't know if I can handle all of that all at the same time. So then I'm like, all right, let me just do it bit by bit. But then to someone that actually believes in that, what do you mean? Step and run with it. Don't even look back. Don't look back, because I'm 3-4 years doing what I was doing, like trying to get this all up and running. Yeah. But if I never had like my film people and people that I've worked with before that's pushing me now, you got to, you have to come to the studio. We're gonna get this done. And like, I woke up last year November. I said, no, I'm doing it now. I'm not procrastinating.
Just got it done.
And I just got it done. And I don't. There was chaos. Yeah. There was all type of stuff. I'm still coming up here, makeup on halfway, like getting here, getting dressed. And I said, I don't care. I'm getting it done. I don't care. I'm paying for my editing, and I've been doing it. It's been feeling good that I've been consistent on certain things, but it's still like,
still figuring it out.
I'm still figuring it out. But I do want to kind of like take that leaf out of your book and just go for everything.
No, you have to.
And do it all. Don't care about what fails, what doesn't, just fingers in all the pies and just stay consistent.
You got to remember, like, my cousin, R.I.P. Dyer, he stopped at a young age. And when I was at his funeral, it saddened me, like, even things like Auntie probably not knowing the code to his phone. Do you know what I mean? Just to even access certain things.
Yeah.
So us doing this, our family can access a version of us always. My mum, if something happened to me tomorrow, she can still hear me through my music. She can just put me on and hear my voice. I can't hear my gran anymore. She didn't leave behind a voice. I had one friend I used to call his phone just to go to voicemail. Just got
pictures, that's like me. I've got pictures, like live pictures, and I have to press the picture to see her move a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got like little option that you got. Yeah. That's how it is. It's true.
It's deep.
It's true. We've just got pictures of them, but we haven't got like things that can always kind of remind you.
Yeah, 100%. So I always say to everyone, life's about memories, not memoirs.
That's what I'm trying to create. And now, like, even for me, going through what I go through, I live in the moment. So even like being on holiday that other day and stuff like that, people are like, you don't take videos, you don't do that, I want to be. Like, I so live in the moment. Like, I'm with my kids, my partner, like, it's our family that we've created, and we're on holiday. I'm taking in I've got no time to even pull out my phone. Because I might just run in the sea and be done something, and I'll be like, oh, that would have been good, but I'm not a stageful person. Like, I'm not going to put my phone and tell my kids, stand here. Or be here. Or do, like...
Yeah, just doing the most.
They're
going
to cuss me anyway because I don't even think them like that. So even sometimes I'm like, take a picture, like, again? Like, we ain't going to take pictures. Just take one and then we're gone again, you know?
I'm glad you said moment, Big up Debate Corner, big up Sterling, Then I did Debate Corner. I said, women live in the moment and men live in the experience. The uproar in the room. And then there's only when we get outside, most of the women were like, no, we do live in the moment. I'm like, I know you live in the moment. Why are you trying to downplay it? Like, I said, the reason why men get bored faster because they live in the experience.
And
when
then
women can create brand new moments. So I'm glad you said moment. I'm glad you said moment. You see that, everyone?
I do live in the moment. I do live in the moment. I've got to start like being more, more pictures. I'm so glad
you said that.
Even that, I've actually got to be more. I'm family orientated in my immediate, but like my family's big. And from even me like coming okay and all that, I still don't like get to all their events, even though they do come to mine. And now I'm feeling like, nah,
you gotta make an effort.
You've got to come out of this. But because I go to where I know I can feel comfortable. And I go now where I know I can, even if I was by myself in a room, I could still be all right. So I've kind of safegated. That's my new comfort zone. But I've got to come out my comfort zone. I've still got to deal with people with different type of lives and different type of things and get back out into the outside world. But learn as an empath not to absorb everything in.
At the same time. Because you know what? It's sad. It's crazy you said that, because a lot of times the only thing that brings us all together is something like a funeral. Not like even like a wedding. Some people baby shower. Some people don't turn up. birthday parties, some people can't even get 20 people. I've seen more balloons than people. Like, I've gone to people's parties, like, where's your people? But a funeral is the only thing that brings us together.
So I think people start to look for clothes early. They want car for rent. They want come. And someone's passed away. But when it's their birthday, you can't bother. I don't want to spend the £50. I don't want to do this. And I don't want to do that. So even with me, I was sick, still healing. And I was still doing ladies' days in my house, where my cousins and females are coming to my house. I did like jacuzzis and, karaoke, games. And then I did one where everyone had to dress up like they were going to Ascot. Proper ladies' day. So I had bartenders at my front door. Women came, had drinks on entry. Men served them all day.
That's sick.
I had natural things. I gave them manifesting cards and all these type of things. I should have carried it on. But like I said, that was my comfort zone on my people.
You was keeping yourself alive.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like coming now, I should be actually I should have kept it on with other people now that's my followers. So I still want to do those type of things. But like I said, I have to be out there. I need to engage with new people and not just the everyday people that I'm with all the time.
You're definitely special because and I'm not just saying it because I'm sitting. Like I said it before the camera come on. We phoned Lou earlier on, Anytime, big up Shalise as well, Ashley. She bigged you up. Every time your name comes up, sis, everyone, real.
Yeah.
That's the impression you leave on people. You leave such a great impression. That's
real.
You're
the first person that's told me that.
Nah, real. Like, I swear to God, that even why I'm doing, and don't think I'm not bigger than this platform. So let me make that clear. The reason why I did this at a drop of a hat, because when you even approached me at Box Park, and then I saw your energy and how you performed at the spin-up, like I said, I'm doing this because I know for a fact. This is one, like I said, it's a legacy one for the books. There's something about your energy that anytime if you phone me tomorrow and say, can we do this, can we do that, I'll do it for you. Like if you said, I've got a live show, I want you on the panel, I'll do it. I could be somewhere doing something with Marvin Herbert or Smurf or whatever, or all of these other people, and I'll still come back and do whatever you need me to do because that's how much I respect you and got love for you differently.
Thank you. That's how I felt when I came into yours. Where I thought I was even happy that I got asked that right question because I thought that question was actually
I tailored that one for you,
Oh, is it?
You know why?
I thought it was just like...
Nah, no, I tailored it for you. You know why? I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not going to put out the podcast, but there was a situation where I'm not even going to say, but certain people that was podding were saying that it's not cool for men to cry, and they popped it down. I wasn't a part of the platform at the time, and I said, nah, this needs to be addressed, but it can't be from someone who is ignorant.
Oh, okay.
So when I researched you, and then you tapped into the men's mental health and those conversations, I said, sis would be the best person to ask this question. That was fire the way you said, and you're right. Men will become a bad energy in your home. They will do because then there's no outlet.
Because it's life, And I've been around man them, I've been around my male friends, and I've seen it. And I'm just me on the phone with them, like, you going back home? Nah, I don't care what she said. You have to work it out. You both make a decision.
What's that movie? You gotta go home. Goodfellas. No matter what, you gotta go home.
You gotta work it out. You gotta you gotta do things like that. Not everything's gotta be rational and things. So I'm all for. I always get along with guys. I'm always easy to talk to guys and things like that as well. Because I'm not really a girly girl. Like, I understand females, but this is why we don't get along sometimes. If we're just having a normal, even with my friends, like you can't come to me and tell me certain things because you're just talking from a girl's perspective, and you actually sound a bit stupid and a bit immature because of even the angle and the excuse that you used or the reason for your own actions doesn't make sense. Because if you can't hold a male to that, and male don't have no emotions like how we have emotions, and you're still holding them to that, you think about what you're saying and what you're doing and how you're trying to justify what's going on here. So it's to me like, oh, you just always with the guys, it don't make no sense. I am making full sense. I'm actually making you think about yourself and think about what you're saying, because a lot of girls talk because what's socially right.
And do you know what's crazy? Let me touch on that, please. A lot of women have to understand. See, men, when we express ourselves to someone, there's context. There's a start, middle, and end. So that person could hear what we're saying and then give us the information provided, best way of how we delivered it. But not all, because not generalizing. A lot of women, the way they express what they're going through reminds me of like 90% police calls. And why I say 97% of police calls, they're the victim. They're the victim.
He's killing me. He done this to me. I can't believe it. I can't do it. Can you believe it?
You know what I mean?
But last week, when you was antagonising the hell of him and making all these threats and doing these things, you didn't think there was going to have an outcome. Or you thought that you could just keep demolishing and just putting this person down.
Only 3% of people call and say, I've done a crime and I can't live with myself. Only 3%. So a lot of people tell their version as the victim. And it's like, yo, what did you do? Because I always have to ask people, what did you do?
And then you get offensive, like, what do you mean, what did I do? I'm trying to tell you what it is. You can't assassinate someone's character. I think because I've gone through that so much, of people playing a victim when they've done stuff to me. Now, my understanding and level of things are so high. Like, you can't just come to me and just say someone just done I'm listening to you. But when you finish speaking, I'm going to cross-reference. So when you said this, why would they do that to you if you're this person? If you're this good person, why would this person that's normal turn this wicked way to go towards you just like that
you know why though?
Of a blink of a hat?
Because you're loyal to a fault. You're not loyal to a fool.
Yeah.
I always say to people, be loyal to a fault. Don't be loyal to a fool. Because you make yourself look stupid.
I've lived a life where people can just say, yeah, she slept with that guy. And the whole world, it has to be believable.
And where's the evidence?
Bring the guy to... All right,
bring
the guy in front of me and make him tell me, and I'm going to look him in his face. Oh, now these things don't happen.
They don't happen.
But I'm known as a dirty girl. I'm known as a girl that does this. I'm known as a girl that does this. But all the bad things that you're saying, I'm still keeping up with your nigga.
He ain't said it, you ain't said it, but everyone knows it.
But me as a female can still keep up with what your nigga's doing.
Yeah.
But I'm everything under the bus. But why can't you keep up with me?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Me and you, we think alike. Because I always say to people, if he ain't said it and she ain't said it, how do you know it? You're just making this up.
Like, I could sit down and talk to you in another place because there's no cameras and we're actually reasoning. Like, what are they reasoning about? What do you think he's looking at? What do you think? What she's flirting? But she's got a man though, but she got... I can't... I'm a grown-ass woman.
Yes.
With three girls, daughters. I can sit down and have a conversation with another male.
And it don't even mean anything.
And it doesn't mean nothing.
100%,
like, I can go on holiday with my partner, was there the other day. He's gone to the bar, he's ended up talking to a woman. I'm not going to come on, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's mad.
You're getting opinions with people, like you're meeting people that's from different parts of the world. You don't know who these people are. You don't know where you could end up, what they could do for you. So just having an understanding of just so secure in who you are.
100%. My mum used to always say to me, Ants, they're going to do what they're going to do regardless. And no woman that's ever dealt with me, they can contest to this. I would never be the boyfriend that's who you with, where are you, what you wearing, why are you there. My only thing is, babes, let me know you're home safe. Yeah. That is it.
My mum's friends and her daughters, it's all because Sarah's been out there. And she does this and she's all this. But you lot's daughters were doing one bag of things, having babies way before me, one bag of drama all after me, and no one can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Not even their mum can't even come to my mum because you done bad talk to her daughter so much. Her daughter was such this rebel and this person, but your daughter's doing the exact same thing now in her big age and you can't talk about it.
Yeah, facts. Do
you understand? I'm so happy my mum actually let me live.
Yeah.
I make my mistakes when I was young. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, it didn't make a baby, but she still, even though she wasn't happy that I had a child young, she's still confident to know that I could keep her home, I can keep myself clean, I can cook, the child's going to be all right.
Yeah, I always say to everyone, the best teaching in life is experience, man. You can tell everyone everything till you're blue in the face. Yeah, my grandparents,
they came to England, but they were on no English type of living. So hand washing, skirting boards, brushing off the rug with a piece of rubber slipper. They ain't no dustpan and brush all day.
They did not forget their habitat.
So I'm very self-sufficient like that. Like, I can survive in the West Indies with no water, no light, no nothing. I could do all of that. With some people, like, they stop at Spain and they can't do nothing.
They don't know what's going on.
And I'm thinking, how? We're Caribbean people. What do you mean? Like, I don't do mosquitoes. I don't do this.
Nah,
I couldn't live here.
Man.
Like, it's normal living. I'm so happy I was raised that way.
Yeah, I was in Antigua. You used to walk around barefoot, all them things.
Climb tree, dude. My kids were out there every day.
We had to climb the mango tree, all of that.
People like, your kids, how? Leave them. They've been going back home.
Wash out in the bucket, all of that, all of that,
I think it's fun.
Hold yourself down.
Putting the kids in the bucket, catch the
hose was a shower. Literally, the hose was actually...
Over your head, outside.
Yeah, 100%. That there, big. When I was in Antigua, man, all of that. You. I think everyone's just living. No one knows how to survive.
Or some just staying in survival mode and then they forget about living.
Like no one knows what to do. Some people don't know how to make £5 stretch. Like some people don't know how to make £5 stretch. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, 100%. Even when I used to watch that, there was a show that used to come on YouTube. It was actually bad. I think they got like £5 to go in the shop. People picking up sweets and crisp, and I'm thinking,
yeah, like the rich family things, isn't it?
Yo, man, I'm thinking, yeah,
you can make things work. Yeah, I can make a room into a home.
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Easy with and some people they're stressed out. They wouldn't know where to start,
100%,
what to do. Like the first bit of bucket, you're told like the whole life's gone down the drain.
And I think for me, I think that's why I've kind of stayed away from like the family, the kids and all of that, because my mission, I think everyone's mission is different. And I realised my mission is bigger
because you want to be a full father figure in your household, so you don't want to do it where you're going to miss out time and have to sacrifice things for your kids. And
exactly that.
Like
and there's too much options now. I had to say to my boy the other day, he's stepping out on his partner, I said, bro, don't lose your house for a hotel.
Yeah. I
said to him, don't lose your house for a hotel. Like if you've committed
just want to
that,
release, you just need to go inside and be
that, stay
110% honest inside and don't run out.
My focus is different. I'm trying to really take over the world.
My little brother's like that.
Yeah, I'm really trying to take over the world.
Yeah, he's not on that kids anywhere and do what he's
on
his mission.
No, it's got to be done.
I don't think he wants kids unless he gets his second meal and then that's it. Yeah, he's not on.
No. And things have happened, you know what I mean? But we won't speak, and it's sensitive to the other person.
Yeah.
But that's just not my calling. That's just not my calling. Yeah.
So you're in your motion of your
100%,
your big vision.
100%.
You'll get there and then you'll be like, I'm ready.
Yeah. When the time's right.
So we're looking out for your movie.
Yes.
The music's on there. When's the next show going on?
So we've got Pink Lemonade. I'm meant to edit that up this week, so it will drop this week, and then meant to be doing the big reunion.
Oh,
hosted by Ice Cream.
Okay.
Big up the Queen. Big up Math as well.
Yeah.
I always say whoever counted Math out was terrible at maths. Big up Math as well, man. Math Yella made a lot happen. I don't think people understand that. Like same as you, I do a lot for Math.
Yeah.
If Math says this, all right, cool, done. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's good. So you're meeting a lot of good people on the way.
100%.
There's highs and lows, but
the Marvin Herberts, the Bangham Smurfs, and there's so much more to come. Yeah, things I can't, like Aaron raising Boys to Men. I'm sitting on that interview. They drop that soon. There's so much. Yeah.
So you're getting plugged out. So everyone look out. Creeper Crisis is on the roll still. Got a lot of things going on. So hopefully the screening.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next Pink Lemonade, I will definitely be there.
And red carpet event for the movie.
And the red carpet movie's coming out, guys.
Come on.
Look out. Thank you again for coming.
Always. Sis.
I know you're going to be here again. We're
100%.
Definitely going to be here again.
Even when you have Lou up, I'll come and just sit to the side or something and support her.
No, definitely. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So yes, that's the wrap, guys. See you soon. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Also, you want to talk. I'm not always consistent here every week, but I do make sure I get the right people in. And that's the aim. See you soon. Peace.